Hello, lovelies. Welcome back. Let's barbecue a whole chicken today. Now, it's pretty simple. You just need some basic ingredients. That's my seasoning cube. This is salt, black pepper, mixed spices, dried shallots. And then I have my fresh pepper already blended. That is habanero pepper and my vegetable oil that I'm going to use in combining. This is butter. So let's just jump right into it. And of course, my whole chicken. So I start by mixing all my spices and combining them. Now I'm going to be adding them to the already blended habanero pepper. Anyway, I also have onion blended as well. So here I am adding my spices. That's my stock cube, my blended stock cube. At this time in Nigeria, we have the Hamatan season, and our stock cubes can be very hard. So, what I did is I got the already blended one to make my job easier. I'm adding salt. Now, the quantity would actually depend on you. For me, I don't use a lot of salt, so I think I basically use just like a tablespoon of that is 5 mils of salt. Now I'm adding my vegetable oil. I'm going to mix it to combine. There you go. Mixing everything to combine. I'm done. Now the consistency it has to be well, not too loose and also not too hard. Now using the vegetable oil, it's just like you are blending you are frying your vegetable your chicken. Do you get? So we need the oil to mix the blended vegetables, the season and everything so that it can seep into the core of the chicken. Now, prior to this time, I had washed my chicken. I washed in and out with vinegar. You can use salt. I just poured it in with cold water, room temperature water. And prior to this time, also, I had brought out my chicken from the freezer. Yes, your chicken has to thaw a bit before you can do this, or else you will not get a good result. So, what I did was I brought out my chicken and put in the refrigerator. I brought out my chicken from the freezer and put in the refrigerator for it to thaw a bit. Then I brought it out from the refrigerator and left it out to sit for up to 6 hours depending on your environment. If your environment is very hot, definitely you don't need to leave it out to thaw for 6 hours. But looking at the state of the chicken, you can have a good guess to how thawed it is. It is not too um, defrosted, because if it is very defrosted before you do this, you will not get this result. Do you get? And if it is too frozen, you also will not get this result. Now, applying my butter. I had removed the lump of the butter out. I'm just using the what is left on the pack of the butter to make it easy for me. You can go straight in if you already have, maybe you have a container where you put your butter or your margarine, and it this is not butter, sorry, this is margarine. Please bear with me. We always call everything butter. Butter is not butter, it's actually cooking margarine. So here I am going in with it, making sure every inch of the chicken is covered. I assure you, cooking margarine gives your chicken a very, very nice, unique taste. Yes, I've used vegetable oil. That is also optional. You can go in straight with your margarine, your cooking margarine. You can go in straight, and this is just me adding. I think if you look very close to this vegetable oil, you'll notice that I also added stock cube to it. And the reason why I did that is for the external part of the chicken. so that the stock cube is mixed with the vegetable oil and it seeps into the chicken from the external part of it, as you can see that I'm doing. Remember, I had seasoned the habanero pepper and all the mixed seasoning before I introduced them into the core of the chicken. You get, so from within, the seasoning goes into the flesh of the chicken, and while from the external part, the vegetable oil and the stock cube I've already added also would sink in so that your chicken is not bland. And now basically my chicken is ready and good to go. All that is left for me to do now is to put it into the oven. Oh, I forgot to mix my shallots. My shallots are actually supposed to have gone in with the habaneros and all the seasoning. But anyway, it's never too late. So I'm still just going to stuff it into the chicken. And at this point, this is just me trying to use the tongue to perforate the chicken to ensure that the excess water it has retained from it being frozen drains out, or the excess oil drains out, to enable it to cook the chicken.